Yo, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. How is it going? Hi, everybody. Um, I I had a long day. I just got back from the gym. I'm finally back to using my wrist because I wasn't using it since I got carpal tunnel. So it was like my first time using it, and so it was interesting. Hi, Junka. Hi, Zombie. How you guys doing? Hello, Spider. Hi, Rave. Hello, Spin. Thanks for joining us, even though you're sick. Hi, Frankie. Good to see you. What's up? What's up, Nando? How are you? Hello to Mari. Hello to Stefan. Hi, Bill. Good to see you guys. I am back to a regular stream schedule because I had family over, so like my schedule was a little bit all over the place. However, all the holidays are over now. You know, the trips are over, the whatever. So yeah, good stuff. Here I am. We're back to daily chess. I did play GeoGuessr before. Anyways, yeah, so I was like stretching it and I was trying to figure out if the pain was because it was tight or because it was whatchamacallit, like still I guess inflamed. And I think it was because it was tight, so that's a good sign because I haven't used my wrist in a while. And I was able to basically gain more mobility in my hand. And like the pain does go away once I stop stretching. But I do feel a little bit of like, you know, inflammation over here still. So we'll see how it goes. If I get that pain back, I'm just thinking of going to a physical therapist at this point. But I'm pretty excited to go back to my classes, you know, do the good stuff, the yoga classes, the whatever, strength training. Although I've already been doing strength training, but you know, keeping it kind of limited. So, yeah. Good stuff. How are all of you doing? How's everybody's New Year going? How is, well, the first week of New Year's? I mean, we're literally on the first week already. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, thank you. Sure, it'll get better. Yeah, I gotta cut it again. Although my hairstylist messaged me and let me know he got let go, and I'm like, what? So I'm not happy about that because he knew how to cut my hair. Actually, I'm trying to get back into meditation. I really am, and that's quite honestly on my to-do list. I've been, well, like I said, I have a lot of catching up to do, and I have to like go back to sleeping at normal times because I wasn't really doing that the past few weeks because of vacation mode. Yeah, 51 to go. It's been hell so far. Oh, because you've been sick. I'm sorry, that sucks. I got a cold sore, so that wasn't fun. But that was because it was so cold and we were walking outside a lot, and that, like, that didn't help. But anyways, yeah. Fingers crossed because I'm so tired of this wrist. Hi, Devam. How's it going? So tired of this wrist. Feeling a little bit tired today, but like, truthfully, I did kind of overexert myself, and that's okay. I'm gonna get used to it. I did try to eat healthy today, though. I had some pretty good food, some healthy food. And I'm trying to figure out the best time to go to the gym, truthfully. Like, I'll see if I want to do mornings or if I'm going to do evenings. I think evenings might be the best for me, but I'm not too sure yet. But I will say, like, going to the gym and then, like, streaming right after can be a little tough, so we'll see. I got carpal tunnel. Literally, not even a joke. It was from too much bullet. I was clicking a lot for hours streaming for months, and like I noticed pain here and there, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. And then it got worse and worse until one day I'm like, wait, I can't like stretch my wrist. And then at that point it was a little too late and I had to heal it. And you know, that's the point where you have to spend months healing it. So well, I don't know. When should I do a speed run? When I hit 2100? Thank you so much, Philip. I have no idea what KES is, but I appreciate it regardless. Thank you. Oh, you got it from gaming? Well, how did you... Give me some tips. Did you go to physical therapy or what? Because I find it's quite difficult to heal. How many days in are you for what, Roper? What's that? Oh, thank you, Spin. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. Anyways, yeah, oh crap, I forgot to end my workout. One sec. There you go. Oh, well, depends. What are we speedrunning? Are we speedrunning Rapid? Oh, 1510? That would be pretty fun actually. Maybe I will, but I feel like to be safe, I should do it when I hit 2100 because that is my goal. And I think if I hit 2100, I can probably hit 2000 on the speed run. Took a lot of vitamin D. Oh, for real? Okay, maybe I'll take more vitamin B as well. Well, I actually did get beef liver. I think that's vitamin B. And it just came, so I'll be taking that, and then vitamin D because I am so low on vitamin D. I just know it. Like, there's literally no sun for the most part, and I think that that's kind of been killing my motivation energy a little bit. Luckily, like, I got some of my energy back today, which was nice, but gotta work on that. Hey Mozart, I'm doing well. I'm just so busy now. Like, I spent the whole day working on the new video for the other channel. And after this I have to work on a Python assignment. So like I've just been running around getting stuff done. Okay, Phoenix. Yeah, that's what I got. Explain games. Okay. I mean, that would be fun. I'm totally down to do something like that. So you can't play chess, sorry, not chest. Well, I can play chess. I use a vertical mouse now, which is a pain in the ass, by the way, because that thing lags. But I just have to connect it. Like, I gotta find the wire. But it's all good. It's all good. Like, as long as I'm not doing, like, repetitive stuff like clicking consistently, I'm fine. Yeah. I wish it did a bit better with the freaking lagging, though. It's so annoying. But yeah, I'm a little tired. Yeah, I think the vitamin D is gonna help a lot. So. Anyways, so today I think we should still do some endgame. We've been pretty good with that, and I've honestly been enjoying studying on stream. And then we can move to rapid. You haven't had issues since? Okay, that's really good. That's very good. I'll try the vitamin approach. I mean, I was already gonna do that, but it's good to know that. You know that place? That's really cool. I feel like I would suck at that game. My posture, actually, interesting story, kind of. I was having like a lot of upper back pain when I was like sitting and working all day. And I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Is it my posture? This and that. It took me a second to realize that I was holding a lot of stress and tension. And like when I in that area, and when I became like aware of it, about the fact that like it's mainly tension, I became much more aware of what I'm doing while I'm sitting, and I realized I was like clenching my back, and that was causing like really bad discomfort because I was clenching without realizing it. And so like I became much more aware of it now, and so when I sit now, like I don't clench anymore, like my back, like I don't tense it up. And so like most of my upper back pain has went away. I mainly dealt with upper back pain. And in terms of like sitting for a long time, I think you just need a really good chair. Like I have an ergonomic chair and I have this back support right, you know, like you'll see it right there. So I just like put my upper back on and straighten it. So like it forces my back to be straight. Like I'll put it like in between my shoulders. And for the most part, I don't have as much tension anymore. Like I will have it still here and there, but that's about it. Like I tend not to have much back pain anymore. Well, I never really had much lower back pain. I only had upper back pain because of tension. So just like being aware of that. And I think you can do certain things that help with your posture as well. Hello, user. Hi, Vane. Good to see you, Bishop. What's up? Well, Bullet's not even good. Like I know I need to stay away from Bullet. I'm very aware of that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my advice. When it comes to back pain, especially upper back pain, look at if you're tensing. Yeah, what Bishop said, I think. No, I didn't do my hair. Actually, I didn't like touch it for 2 days. I don't really have a favorite chess player at the moment. People ask me that, but I don't know. Do all of you have a favorite chess player? Or what? Yeah, well, I've been doing exercises for my back as well to strengthen my back. That's probably the best thing that you can do if you can, do weight training for your back. Really, really, really important. Otherwise, you're like susceptible to a lot of problems. No, thank you. Bobby Fischer. I do read books. I do. Mm-hmm. I've been like reading or into like a lot of research as well recently, like looking a lot into different topics that cover, I guess, what I study at this point. It's been really interesting. I've been having a good time. I don't know if I have a favorite book. That's hard to say. It depends on the topic, really. My fidgeter? Like, do I fidget? Not really. I mean, I have a fidget toy if that's what we're talking about. Hmm. I don't know. But that's like, I think that's always a goal to read more, truthfully. But I think that with reading more, you need to be able to focus for a good amount of time. Like your focus needs to be good. But I think that's where meditation actually comes in. I think with meditation, you're so much more present that it actually really helps your reading as well. How do I deal with stress? Through problem solving? I mean, that's actually a good question because I don't even think about like how I deal with stress because I do have a lot of stress. We all do, like things that make us feel stressed. And I think that a big part of it for me is recognizing the root of the stress. So a lot of awareness and just self-awareness overall and like measuring if it's real stress or not, like if it's something I'm causing without much reason, like without like there's stress that's real and then there's stress that's kind of self-imposed, and being able to recognize which is which really helps because if I know it's self-imposed, like I can not talk my way out of it, but be mindful of that and not let those emotions that come with stress affect me too much. And I find that a lot of stress is self-imposed. So that really helps to recognize the difference between the two. Oh no. But I think that that's honestly a really good question. Truthfully, you're asking a good question there. I didn't even like think about that too much because I tend to not think of it from like a that type of point of view. It's like, oh, I have to deal with this problem. Oh, this is like stressing me out, but I never think about like dealing with the stress. I think about dealing with the problem, but when you break it down, all it is just stress really or relates to that. And then, being able to identify, like I said, just self-imposed stress versus real stress. Yeah, it kind of is, Axis. It kind of is. And I'm trying to get better with that because that's something that I've been tackling for a while. I tend to like stress out a lot about certain things, especially like feeling like I'm not meeting my expectations. But then I really like the past year have had to sit down and take a look at my expectations and what they mean exactly. And then that's when I kind of realized that I tend to like definitely have too high expectations at time for myself. And what that does is like when I do have some sort of success or when I do succeed in a goal, like that gets overlooked by the other expectations, like the guilt of not meeting all my requirements. So I've been like much more aware of that now and just, being better about that. Like I would feel guilty if I couldn't keep a sleep schedule. And so I've kind of learned to look at it a little bit differently. Because I realize also that there is like a lot of improvement overall happening. I just don't see it. And just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Doesn't mean that I'm not succeeding at something. You know, it just takes time. But so like maybe like not looking at it so black or white where it's just either I failed or I succeeded, but like recognizing that there's much more to it than just success versus failure. Rapid's pretty stressful. I think classical is more chill. 1K views where I do stream on Twitch, yeah. Right, a little stress is good. And I think the type of stress too. Honestly, this is a difficult topic to find the right words for because I didn't think too much about it, but it's something that maybe is worth looking further into. Oh, that's probably from chess.com. That being said, we should probably move on to endgame practice, so we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, chess.com sometimes will, you know, give us those viewers. It's been a minute, but here we are. Here we are. But let's do it. It's easy to do that, like to get stress over chess as well, especially when you're not doing well. But I think that what helps me at that point, especially with chess, is just recognizing that, like, you know, that's just like a normal state of chess, though. You know, like sometimes you just do bad, other times you do good. Overall, as long as you're not plateauing, like especially in the long run, you're good. Depends. Chess improvement can be fast. It can be as slow at times. It's like a mixed bag. It's not ever just all fast versus, you know, all slow. So let's do endgame and then move on to some rapid. So you guys are free to suggest for endgame puzzles. For 7 years, 2100 is a huge achievement though. Give me 1 second. Chessable. There you go. Let's see this. So we're still okay, we're going through interference today. So let's look at the explanation for interference. Interference theme is one of the most aesthetic in all of chess and occurs frequently in endgame studies, often referred to as obstruction. The point of an interference tactic is to interfere with the opponent's pieces. Typically, this is done when an enemy piece is performing a key defensive role, for instance, defending against the promotion of a passed pawn or even against the possible checkmate. Okay, this chapter we'll see some of the most common ways that the interference theme is used in endgames, but first let's start with an example to demonstrate the idea in pure form. Okay, let's just move on to the reviews now. Hey Arctic, how's it going? Let me drink some water before we continue. No progress? Well, have you been like actively studying? Okay. It's not. Okay. So interference. I'm assuming in this case what it would mean is playing something like this. I don't know this puzzle. I would assume this is it. And then playing that. That way that's blocked. Okay, let me fix the audio. Half this no, but why half screen? a lot of it is being able to identify the weaknesses and address them. You're right. Like, I think oftentimes if you're plateauing, it just means that, and you're like stuck, like you have not identified the real weaknesses or address them, as you mentioned. Goes hand in hand. Hi, Mad Mac. How are you? Okay, so it's why to play and win. Okay, I see. So the idea is that you play that. Sorry, one sec. Oh, it's this. The idea is that you play bishop a5 in order to force the king here, correct? And that way you can promote without them going rook a1 and then winning the pawn. That's what I'm understanding here. Because other than, you know, what they're going to do, something like that. And then you have something like this, so you can literally hide. There you go. That was very pretty, actually. Happy New Year, Otto. What'd you guys think of that one? Take me back to... Okay, I like that. Okay, let me think actually here. Interference. We're thinking interference. I like that. We go here, then they take, then here, and then they can't really do anything. Correct? Because they'll be blocked. So, what? Oh, sorry, I meant to play that. I literally showed you guys that line and I messed up. Okay, interference once again, like blocking the king, or sorry, blocking the rook from reaching the pawn with the king being in the way. Yes. What x-rays? I like that a lot. Oh, same with this one. So you check, and obviously if they don't take with the knight, you win the rook. Therefore you're winning. However, if you take with the knight, you actually just promote the pawn. That's very, very cool. Very nice. Yeah, mouse slip. Okay. Same thing here, as you guys saw earlier. Once again, you are, you know, blocking. And then they can't go here. When they go there, let's see, go here. It's totally fine. We're gonna promote. There you go. Thank you, Pedros. Okay, you guys can figure this one out. Think interference. Hmm. Okay. Yes. Then this, then that, and then they can't do anything. Very nice. Nice find, you guys. Nice find. That's very pretty. Okay. It's the same for this one, yeah. Actually, let's see. This and then that. So we play this, they play that, we play that, and then play this. But then, of course, they'll be taken here, so we have to figure that out. There you go. Very nice. I do. Hello, Nando. Okay, next one. Let me think. I mean, this one seems simple enough. This, that, and then they can't do shit. What am I missing here? Oh, why does this work here? Because then we go here. And then eventually they're gonna run out of squares to go to. Oh, I see. Okay, next one. We just need this blocked, so the best way to block it we can do either this order or the other order. Oh, we just take. Oh. I see. Oh, and then this, and then it blocks. I see. That's better. What are we, white here? White needs to promote. I think I get it. So if we play this, they take, we play that, and then they can't attack. So I think it's this order right here. They take, and then it's just stuck. You know? That I didn't mean to take that. That was a mouse slip. That's really annoying. I did not mean to do that. Hi, CG. Okay, another interesting one. How's this about interference? Oh, it's about blocking this, so that way we can push and they won't be able to get through to the other pawn. So we play this first, and then that, and then they won't be able to. And then I think we could just honestly play this, and then that, and then there's no way. Oh, sorry, we don't need to play that. We can just keep pushing. My bad. Yeah, I think I remember that one briefly. This one's interesting. So if you take you play this move and they take with that, we can promote here. If they take with that, we can promote there. So let's play this. And then we promote. And then trying to think what the best move would be. I think we can possibly get them to how do we win that piece here? We would have to get them to go where? This, that. We can do this, play that, and then that. We're gonna win that piece anyways. What? Why wasn't that right move? I'm confused. Why is this not correct? The only other check I see is this one. But then they go here. Oh, and then here. And then they're forced to go here and then that. I see. Okay, well now it makes sense. Now we play this. Okay. That was the right order. I gotta take longer on these. Okay. Okay, this one's kind of hard. If we play this... Okay. Trying to think. Let's look at this first, actually. Oh my god, the fucking mouse is lagging. Enough. What if we do this? Actually, don't know. That and then check. Well, knight g5. But then what? If they take like that, then what? Is there something I'm missing? Ah, rook h5. That's really smart. Wow, that was not an easy one to find. Hi Naresh, how's it going? Pretty crazy, actually. Honestly, wow. Well, now I have to find the sequence, I guess. I don't freaking know. How am I supposed to know this one? This, that, but then they go here. Oh, and then we can win the one of the pieces. What if this, that? Let's try that. What? Oh, they just want you to fork him. What the hell? This is hard. I can't do too many of these at once. They're pretty difficult. Alright, I think I know this one. That. Then this. This, that. Again, I'm not too sure. Is there a check if we play that? They can go here. Well, no, actually D3 is smart. Oh. Oh, but then what if they go back? I mean, they're gonna play this and then what? Oh, you have a check over here, so that this is the better move. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then we can play some rapid. This was pretty hard. We're gonna have to review these again. What is up, Gouda? It's been so long. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. What's new with you, man? Oh, I was gonna also say my legs feel like jelly. Like I was doing some of the, what are they called? Like lift thingy bob. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, you gotta give me a life update. Doing good, Arif. How are you? You are barely on Twitch? Well, what you been doing? Sorry, my mouse is lagging. This is not good. Oh well, I think I can use the regular mouse for the I literally have two mice connected, or two mice. I can use the regular one for rapid. Yeah, seriously, what's new with you? Oh crap, why did I click that? Wait, I gotta fix this. Da 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 da. Okay, you guys ready? Not for 1 minute bullet. For 10. Da da da. You're down 39 pounds? Holy shit, have you been going to the gym or what? That's pretty crazy, congrats. It's huge. Time and no variation. I want to look at a line here. This is interesting. I've never seen this variation. From what I know, it's not that popular. Let me think. This, that. Okay, that wouldn't be good. Do this. Yeah, I don't know this variation. That's actually like really interesting to me. It doesn't seem completely right, but let's see. I almost do want to play this. However, I feel as if maybe we shouldn't rush it too much. You know? Do this. I want to Bianchetto this bishop. It does look like the Mirachi, so it's confusing. For your crush? Is it the same person? What's the difference between this and Mirachi anyways? We gotta look at it after the game. I'm pretty curious. It's a sand variation of the time and of, which I don't know if I've seen very often. I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. Mm. A little bit scary, I'll say. But let's see. They're gonna focus there, I guess. I think we should probably play rook to b whatever. See how that goes. Just get the castling out of the way first thing. I do play over the board sometimes. I haven't in a minute though. Fortunately. Okay. Play this. And then I don't mind playing that. This, that. Sorry, let me calculate this. Because my brain is a little bit slow at the moment. I also don't mind too much if we play this, or even if we connect these. It's actually not the worst idea, and just like really focus on. Of course, we have to be careful, but I wouldn't mind that. Oh, we have to be, yeah, we definitely have to be careful there. Okay, I'll play this. Don't know how I feel about that, but like I rather if I can, you know, I don't know where they're going, but let's see. If that, yes, let's play this first. Wow, I mean, this is like definitely new to me. I don't, this position, that is, you know? And then, of course, I don't mind that either. This, that. Okay. Oh, I see what they're trying to do. Although I don't think that really works here well. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to play. Oh my gosh. So scary. Like, I see maybe they want to do this. I'm not too sure. Like, it definitely comes off that way a little bit. Like, they want to, like, perhaps win this piece somehow, but queen is defending. White does have the space advantage at the moment. We have to, like, we have to really leverage that. Okay. Well, let's Just take that if we can. Of course, it's a little scary, and you know, we have to like really think about this. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking the open file, if I'm being honest. I just see something annoying like this coming, you know what I mean? However, if I play that, we play this, there is a possibility of getting the piece trapped. Just also something worth considering. Okay, I do like this as well. So... Oh, they're gonna play this. Let's just play this. Like, I'd rather not go all the way back. That's not... I'm not interested in that. Hi, Polly. Not interested in doing that at all. So... The daylight. Okay. Well, let's play this and... Actually, I don't mind this either now. I hope I didn't just get myself trapped. No, I didn't. We're good. That scared me for a second, but we're actually fine. We're still fine. Light. Let me think here, because we definitely have something winning that back, but... Let me think. Maybe I could have played this first, but I'm sure it's fine. Oh, this shit doesn't work. This sucks. It literally doesn't work. because we don't have an escape square. How lame is that? All of that work. Well, if I had an escape square, would have been fine. Unless I'm missing something. That really sucks. Oh well. Seriously need a freaking escape square. That's what we need. It's ridiculous. Bishop is, yeah, I saw bishop f8, but that wouldn't, what comes of that? That's just me. Mm. All right, we'll do this. Then that. Yeah, this is pretty annoying, yeah. I went from a pretty decent position to that bullshit, which isn't fun. Well, we need an escape square like right now. Otherwise, nonsense still gonna continue. Are you kidding me? I didn't realize they could just take that. All I had to do was left. That would have been completely fine if I actually had an escape square. That, like, that's so annoying. I would have been, I think that's still... Yeah. I mean, it wasn't about being tricky. Like, this is a very common issue when you don't... when you don't have lefts. It's not, like... Yes, the Sicilian's tricky, but that wasn't a tricky thing. It was literally not having an escape square. So you're screwed. You lose a piece that way if you're not careful. Doesn't matter what rating you are. Every other 400 saw what you saw coming. Like, the amount of people who say that, shut up, don't say that shit. It's annoying. Congratulations, my man. Okay, was that the best move? Okay, so that was still a book move as well, this over here. So, let's just like keep looking at this position because it's okay. It's good over here. We want a piece. That's still good. That's still good. This is where I messed up. Okay, what did I mess up in? What? How do I take that? What am I missing here? We take, they take back. Then what? We take... Oh, the freaking bishop! I was looking at the bishop over here. Oh my gosh, this was a completely winning position. Wow. Yeah. I didn't see that. I'm literally blind. That's hella crazy, dude. So I did like have a positional advantage that I just like blundered. Dude. Whatever, left is still important there, honestly, but you're right. I didn't see the bishop covers it for some reason. Like, I literally just got tunnel visioned. Don't know how, but it happens. But it's fine. Gonna be careful with the tunnel vision. What if I play this? Actually, let's play that. I'm gonna play a different position today. That's what I want to do. The O'Kelly Venice. I have no idea what this is, but okay. My rating? You can look. What if I play this? The takes, and then we go from there. Like, I'm wondering if that would be okay. Or I could actually just close the position down as well. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna close the position down. Makes it a little bit funnier. Of course, now they have... Actually... You know what? That's actually not the worst. Let's play this now. And they're gonna play this, and they're gonna play that, and then we have this, so we're good. My French, yeah, I'm gonna try. TBH, TBH. Yeah, whatever, man. Let's go. I want to say this, but if they play that, I'm pretty scared. I don't know, you guys. I'm a little bit scared. What can I play here? That happens. Then actually, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna play that. Play this. But that's hella, like, crazy. I'm still gonna do it, though. Wait, now it's trapped. Alright. Let's just keep going crazy. Hold up. This, that. I just got myself trapped, my bad. Yeah, let's play that. That's gonna be jokes. Yeah, this is like ridiculous. Not at all anything that I like ever played before, but it's fine. Crazy ass game. For me, it's actually really bad. This is lost. This is like not even worth playing, by the way. But I'm still gonna play it, cause why not? I guess. Do this. Oh no. Wait, we have that? That's scary. Whatever, man. So annoying. This lost, might as well just resign. Yeah, it's fine. The usual bad? Yeah. I didn't mean to, you know, but that's just kind of how that worked out, I guess. I don't know. Like, I want to play this, then they take, but whatever, I'm gonna play it. See if I can do anything. Okay. A little bit afraid, I'll be honest, but let's see. How about that? Actually, that's not the best. Wait, what the hell? I literally can't play anything here. Everything's like, ugh, okay. This is scary, unfortunately. Hmm. Wow. That's some baloney. Whatever. Yeah, I can't exchange shit, can I? Well, actually, let me think. I guess I kind of have to. Literally, I kind of have to. It's so crazy. Whatever, it's not over. They exchange, so mm, now what? Like, I see this. So let's do that. Crap, that's not good. I think I just lost the piece. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna give up my knight no matter what. So annoying. I mean, I have a passed pawn, but I don't think that's enough compensation. TBH. Yeah, screw off. So annoying. I'm still gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna give up this game. Alrighty. That's honestly very annoying, but let's see. Play that. Quite obnoxious, this game. And I lost my passed pawn. That's not good. At all, really. Like, I want to say this, but then, and if I, like, there's a lot of annoying plays here. Crap, I totally forgot that this is what's gonna happen and I can't win it like that. What is wrong with me? I thought that the rook was gonna be on b8. Unfortunately, like, I totally messed that up. That's so annoying. What is wrong with me? Why am I seeing things? Like, I'm like hallucinating my games at the moment. Literally hallucination. I was like, I'm fine. The knight's covering. The knight's not covering. Gosh. So annoying. Oh well. That's just how that's gonna have to be, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. What ifs? Hmm. What do I want to play? They've done a decent job defending that crap, so I'm gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna take that. And then... And I don't mind going back here now. And then we'll play this. I would want to push here at this point. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, I mean... Cool, I guess. What the hell's the plan here? Play this. And then we'll play that. Okay. Let's perhaps build here. I like the idea of building there, like so. Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't think so. I think. Sorry, I'm very into this. Let's play that. And then this. That. Okay. Hey, thank you, Yarrow. Appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, they're kind of like stuck here a little bit now too, though. But let me think, because I'm a little like I suck today, clearly. Let's play this. Of course, I think we need our other rook on D1 here. Alright. They do have a pass pawn here, which is not the best. Yes, I want to play a mindful move here. I think I know. No, if I play this though. How about that? Takes. Let's play that. And then we can play this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna win this game because I don't want to freaking lose, first of all. What the hell is that supposed to do? I'll take that. What if I play that? No, wait, let me think. I know that there's a good move somewhere over here. I just know it. But it's just like a matter of finding it. So let's keep thinking. What if, correct, we play this, they exchange, they take, we push. I like this. But I don't know if this would work. So let me keep thinking. This, that, that. This. Okay, let me redo this. This, that, that. Correct. And then they go back. Truthfully, I don't like the idea of giving up that piece. So let's play this. Then that. And then I like what do I like here? That. And then of course this. Well, actually we can take first here, no? Oh, they want us to do no, that wouldn't even work though. So what the hell? Maybe that's their plan. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but let's see. And then I don't mind this. Okay, I mean, I think that is... Well, actually, I don't think I want to do this because I thought about that. This. Correct take. That. Oh, but you know what? Sorry, I'm doing a little bit of thinking. I don't have a lot of time, but... I don't mind this, that... Okay, we're up quite a bit of material, so I don't know why I'm tripping. This is not the worst. Okay, we'll take like that. Then we play this. I just realized that. Thank you, Axis. The arrows are, but like, I need to win this. Okay. And then, truthfully, let's see. Because we can play that, of course. Let's play that. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And then that. Of course, we can also just play this, and if they take, play that. Okay, let's see. Well, go ahead and play this first. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Spin. I'm just trying to win this game real quick. I have 2 minutes. Okay. Play this. I wish I studied my endgame. Honestly. They play that. Let's play this first. That. Yeah, it's been a minute. So I'm just gonna try my best, I guess. Da, da, da. Oh my god, I'm in the lows to the clock, dude. Play this. That. Okay. This. Okay, and then that. I have 48 seconds to make this right somehow. I feel like I fucked this up, but let's see. This. And then that. And then this. Screw it, let's just push. I'm wasting my time. We have to play. That. Oh, I'm scared. I'm just trying to go because I don't have a lot of time left. Like, I'm literally just afraid. This. I'm gonna lose because I just don't have enough time to calculate it. This is an endgame I play often. But whatever, I'll just draw the position. That's the best I could do, unfortunately. Whatever. I tried. Yeah, I was about to flag, so I don't know. I need to study that endgame again. It's been a minute. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that was. I mean, I just needed more time. I couldn't like figure that out fast enough. I wish that wasn't the case, but Hi Americon, how are you? Yeah, I know. Ugh, whatever, dude. Let's see here. I know. I know what I let happen. Unfortunately, I missed it. Sad face. I'm gonna try to think here. I don't know if this is correct, but I really just want to, you know. Yeah. I'm doing well. I could have been better, but here we are. Pretty salty, actually. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. I like the song. Mhm. Mm. I'm gonna try to think here. This is obviously not the best for us, but here, we'll play that. Then we must defend. Yeah, I know where they're going. Lols. In love her. Let me think. I do want to play something like this as well, but I do think that we're probably gonna need to get the um probably have to get the queen to the other side as soon as possible because this is risky. In my opinion. Okay. Obviously, I have to think about where they're gonna go. Let's do this first. I hate that bishop, man. It's so bad. Let's do this. I'm gonna like. I almost want to play something like this, but make sure they don't have a. That white knight is irritating us. Hmm. Trying to think what they can play here. So their weakness is okay. Hmm. Unbelievable games today in the worst way possible. Whatever. Huh. They just got rid of my bad. They just got rid of my. Literally, they got rid of my bad piece. That's. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of happy about that. That was like literally my bad piece that I was trying to get rid of. Honestly, I'm not. Huh. Cool. I don't know. That was actually a really bad move. That knight was really good. I mean, my even if it wasn't that good, it was definitely not as bad as my bishop. So that's pretty crazy. Really? Hmm. Okay. Play this. I mean, like that bishop was literally so bad for my position that like this is it's exactly what I needed, you know? Like I'm very happy. Yeah, that was like literally terrible for me. I did. Hell yeah, I'm talking about the C8. You would be too if you just basically went from a losing to winning position because they took it. Like that's freaking awesome. TBH. It's dope. Well, let's first of all get rid of this. Actually, hold up. Let's play this first. Let's be talking about that bishop for days. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's like winning the lottery and not talking about it. Come on. You wild for that. I want to say this. Then they go here. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best move in my opinion though. Maybe. Somehow. Hmm. Gosh, I cannot believe it. That bishop, my sorrows, my worries, my everything has been taken away. Oh hell yeah, this is even better for me now. Oh my god, my life is complete. Come over again. I'm happy. And I feel like I can do this as long as I don't somehow mess up. I know they have pass pawns. I know. I need to think about that for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is kind of a pain in the ass. But let's see what I can do, I guess. Maybe I could have done it differently. So rule the world. Let's do this. Mm. Fear in my enemies. The key. I want to say this because they're going to play that. Yeah, this is scary. No. I'm trying to play it, but I'm struggling. For good reason. Okay, I want to say this, of course. Then they play that. We're gonna play that. Wait, yes we are. Scary actually, because we don't really have... Let's play that. That's when I wrote the... Do, 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 do. Well, that's a little annoying though. Okay. I'm still trying to think. Because I can play this, but then that's scary because they have that. Oh, this world. Then I could play this, but then they have that, and that's also very scary. That being said, let's think. How do I break in here? You know what? I know. We'll do this. And then we'll do that. Still scary, mind you. Okay. This. Just because I'm afraid of this. That. This. Come on, how do I do this? There's gotta be a way. 21 seconds! Oh shit, I'm gonna win! Maybe. I'm not. Let me think. I want to say this. Let's see. Oh shit, that doesn't work. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh hell yeah. That was pretty awesome. I didn't see the interference move. I think that was interference. I was rushing. But actually I had enough time. But then I figured I can probably time them out. Yeah. That was jokes. Ugh, I need to use the vertical mouse. Now if this thing didn't suck like crazy. I feel like it's gonna make me make a bad move. Okay, I'm gonna do one more game. Clock is a weapon in rapid. Let's see what they play. Yeah. Right. Honestly, it was tough because I did basically allow multiple pass pawns, which was actually really stupid. Well, I'm using the regular mouse because the vertical is just stupid. I quite literally need to la 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 la. I'm having some like terrible acid reflux for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. I want to say this and then that. I feel like this should be right. I just don't remember. Maybe this? I don't really know this line. I'm sure I'll learn it though. I think that knight actually goes to e3 here. I'm on castle. Okay. Oh, but now this is gonna be a problem. Actually, I'm okay with that too. And then what if we play this? They take, and then we play that. Because that will be pretty annoying for us, so yeah, I actually don't really mind this. We'll do this, and then we'll castle. What? I don't mind this position. It's actually kind of fun, if you ask me. Obviously, I don't want to create more weaknesses if I don't have to. But let's castle first. I don't like that. Of course we can win this pawn, though. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want to do this because I do see problems here with something like that. Maybe not. Say we play this. Takes. It's a little risky. Truthfully, I think that we should play prophylaxis move here. Okay. We're up. Why do I keep going to endgame, though? Endgame's always a disaster here. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll do this. And then I do like this. And then just like, you know. Let's see. And I'm gonna say this. We'll play this. Oh, yeah, I don't mind this position, but you know how bad I've been recently with. Okay, we'll play this. And then go from there. And then we can go ahead and play that. Okay. How about that? And then Yes, I think I know. We could play this. Exchange. I'm totally okay with that. And truthfully, I mean, that's not at all bad for us at this point. I'm just trying to think. Wait, I can play. Okay. Play that. Okay. And then, I feel like they're stuck. If I'm seeing this correctly, I believe that they're, well, actually, they're almost stuck. Not exactly. Let's play this. And then that. And then, of course, play this. Okay. I do like this, I'll say. But let me think. Because they could play... I kind of do want to block them like this, though. So let's block. I saw that, but I'm not going to entertain that too much. Although, like, a part of me does want to, I think that maybe... Let's see. If they play that... I mean, we're up 2 pawns, so maybe it's not the worst, actually. Play this. Then that. And this. Of course, we can play that. Then we'll play this, that, and then this. They have a pass pawn though, and I don't like it. Ugh, why do I always give them a pass pawn? Let's just do this. Wait, they can just take it. Literally. They can just exchange here. Oh, I lost again. Wait, no, I didn't. Maybe I did actually, I don't know. Are you kidding me? How do I do this every single time? What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. It's like insane. Literally, what is this, man? Like, I'm screwed again. Again. This sucks. This literally sucks. Shut up. Ban the people who like comment stupid shit. I don't need them on this stream. Okay. Maybe. Ah. Yeah, people who talk shit get banned. Especially because most of them probably will never reach 1900 or 2000, let alone. That's just like not gonna happen to them. You know why? Because they actually don't know what it takes to get to 2000. Truthfully, like, you have games like this all the fucking time. That's the reality of it. Okay, let me think. Well, it's true. I don't know what else to say. It's that is factual. No veins. I want to say this, but then let's see. Yes. Da 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 da. Dude, the rage is real. Let me tell you something. You would have attitude too if people kept disregarding your work. But, you know, you wouldn't know anything about that because hard to, like, see things from other people's perspectives, isn't it? Like, next level stupidity, honestly. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Da da da. Watch it on TV. Da 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 da. Alright, buddy. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. We're just savages. This is jokes. Da 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 da. I'm literally way too freaking low on time. Unfortunately. Oh, I ran out of time. Oh well, GG. It's very difficult in a 10-minute game. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I deal with. Just because I deal with something doesn't mean that I would tolerate stupid shit all the time. You know what I mean? And I think I've always made that quite clear. Especially in chess. You know? Anyways, played a lot of games. It was a tough endgame, and this is why I'm studying endgames, because I'm not good at endgames when I don't have enough time on the clock. I know my weaknesses. I know my weaknesses. I wouldn't have had more time if I ignored them. I run into this problem all the time. Oh my gosh. You know, it's partially tilt, but at the same time, it's also the truth. It's also the truth. There's no point in trying to defend people who talk shit about somebody who is the rating that they are at because they worked for it, you know? Like the whole, you know, you would have more time, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I know all of that. I know my gameplay better than everybody else or anybody else because it's my gameplay and I actually analyze my weaknesses. I know them very well. So, like, that being said, there's no point of the whole like, oh, don't listen to them, don't listen to them nonsense. Doesn't matter, dude. Like either way, I would have lost that game because that's a weakness of mine. And I'm working on them like one step at a time. I'm not going to become like a pro at Endgames just like that, you know, after studying 1, 2, 3 days. It's going to be a work in progress. A work in progress, you know? Yeah. Yeah. But like, I'm not listening to anybody though. That's the thing. Not listening to them. I'm just correcting shitty, immature behavior because it's my stream and I can do that. And honestly, I think that more needs to be said about people who think like that, especially in chess. Like the whole like thinking just because somebody has a bad game that they're not capable, that they're this, they're that, isn't a good mindset and it shouldn't be tolerated. And that's my argument. Nothing else. I get it. Everybody has bad games. There's trolls online, whatever. Like, I've been around all of it. That doesn't change the fact that it's still annoying and that something should be said about that. I don't know, dude. Possibly, but it doesn't matter. Like, I just hate that because it's just such a, like, brain dead way of thinking. And so many people here think that way, and that is something that should be discussed. Not so much what's said, but more so the lack of thought behind what's said and how problematic that can be, actually. I don't need advice, you guys. I get it. Like, I know I shouldn't trade to endgame. Like, I know all of that. I usually don't. It just ended up that way because I was up material. I'm trying to study my endgames as well. As you guys know, we've been doing endgame practice every single stream, so I also have to put that into practice. So it's better if I go into endgame, even if I'm more likely to lose it, whether it be time or rushing moves or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah. I don't care about Hikaru. This isn't Hikaru's stream. Why is that so hard to understand? Like, there's some good information being shared here, and instead you're like, every streamer, like, don't compare me to other streamers. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, that's not every streamer. There's plenty of streamers who also actually discuss this and talk about the fact that this is really annoying in the chess community when people do that. Okay? But I'm not Hikaru, and if you want to watch somebody like Hikaru who never, I don't know, I don't watch his streams, but maybe he is somebody who never actually responds to anything like that, whatever, like, go for it. But the thing about Hikaru and I is that we're two completely different people, and our history with chess is two completely different histories. I'm somebody who started learning as an adult. He's been learning as a kid, and do you know how annoying it is to be learning as an adult? And every time you make a mistake, which is honestly, you're gonna make that mistake because you're not experienced. You're getting like stupid shit said to you. You get that? And then it's like you just let it go. Like, okay, cool. Sometimes I let it go, other times I don't, because I think that is something that's worth actually addressing. The fact that it is actually a problem in the chess community and it should be addressed. Like, a lot of people in chess are toxic and quite literally do the opposite of what they should do to A, help themselves grow, and B, also maybe not spread so much negativity in the chess community. So yes, it should be addressed. Like, the whole like imagine like somebody's getting bullied. Like, okay, this is maybe more excessive, but like, do you just sit there and not say anything? Do you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's a lot of how people are raised to be. And do you think that's a good thing to just be like, oh, you know, it's kids being kids, whatever? Like, that should still be addressed even if it happens often. So anyways, well, it's my last game because I have to go, and I'm kind of I'm kind of like tired because chess is takes a lot of energy. But I will be back tomorrow. Bro, what are you talking about? Bullying exists for a reason. That's like such a, again, another brain dead. That's very brain dead. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bullying does exist and sometimes helps people grow, but how many times does it not do anything for somebody but just harms them? Like that's like a very strange mindset to have because it's not just like one or the other. It's not just good or bad, but oftentimes it's more bad than it's good. Like, yeah, you can go to the social side of it, like, you know, the sociology, and there's some stuff that's said about bullying, how it helps people, blah, 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 but there's more harm that's done than there is any good. Anyways, yeah. It is like, why the heck are you bullying? There's so many better ways to teach somebody something than bullying them. Well, it's not debatable. I mean, like, you obviously, yes, it is debatable in the sense that like you can debate it, but like you're gonna find that in most cases it's not really good. So, but I don't get that. I don't get the whole mindset and like I don't know. Like I've been streaming for a long time. I've dealt with plenty of like criticism, and most of it I've just kind of let it go, block them. But I will address cases where I see a pattern, and a pattern that I see specifically in the chess community is the whole idea that you have a bad game and that means somehow you suck and you're not worthy of your rating. And that is why I'm addressing this. I've thought about it. I've heard this argument. I've heard this like that bullying has benefits. But if you truly believe that bullying has more benefits oftentimes than it actually harms people, well, you should honestly look further into that because that's just very much not true. Honestly. Well, some work with bullying. I don't know about that. You're right, Tom. You were right that it does get attention and it does promote more bullying. And that is why I think that most times you're right that it's better to block and move on and not address it. But like the only reason I'm really addressing this, as I told you guys, is because there is a pattern that I see, and I think that that is worth addressing. Yeah, this is so screwed. Basically lost this game. Just like looking at it. I don't know. Some people say bullying has benefits. I've heard that argument. Like, I haven't looked too deep into it. I tend to disagree with that. I think that it usually does much, much more harm than good. I don't know. Like, that's terrible. You know, you should you should definitely look into the research of that. I'm sure that there is some research for that. Denzel, I agree. I'm not saying. I'm just repeating myself at this point. Like, I'm not saying it's worth addressing negativity, but I think it's worth addressing patterns specifically. Yeah, well, I've heard the argument that bullying has benefits. Again, like I said, I don't know anything about that. I just know that it does. What I know about bullying is that it does harm. I don't know anything about benefits, but some people argue that bullying has benefits. And I would say that that's just not true because there's other ways to promote growth without forcing somebody into it through shame or whatever the heck good bullying is. You know what I'm saying? So I tend not to believe that at all. I mean, somebody just in chat had like quite literally multiple people just mentioned that bullying has benefits. I don't know. No, it's definitely not fun. Are you kidding me? Bullying in any like regard is not fun. Like that's exactly. But that is the argument people make though, that shame helps some people, like something about fitting in, how people in general are social beings, right? And that bullying can sometimes make them fit in to the norm, therefore enhance their life. I've heard that argument before. That's all I know about that. But besides that, I don't know what other benefits there are to something like that. I feel like that can be done without bullying somebody. Yeah. So, right. Right. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know that argument. Like I said, I've never looked into it, but very, very, very doubtful of such benefits. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, I completely agree with you guys. I think most times negativity is just not worth addressing, as tempting as it is. It's not worth addressing. I do agree with that. Hammer, thank you. I do agree with that. But I feel like there's like a fine line there though. I think that to a certain extent it is worth touching on, and I think it's worth touching on when it's like a collective way of thinking almost. You know what I mean? Because at that point it doesn't just come off as like somebody quite literally trying to be negative. It's more of a fault in thinking, if that makes any sense. No, I don't know how bullying would benefit bullies. Like, I don't think so. I mean, nobody bullies because they have good intentions to help the person, and that's why the whole argument that bullying has benefits falls short, because I don't know. I don't know how that, it's not with good intention. Anything that's not done with good intention usually it's never has any benefits. Arrogant of me to say what? Hey, good night, Philip. Hmm. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Bullying coaches? Wait, there's, oh, you mean like coaches that bully their students? Yeah. Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't know. I don't know the research on this, but like the little I know, it doesn't have much benefits. Yeah. I have not, Shadow. I have not. But listen, not a lot of people are going to agree that bullying has benefits. Not a lot of people are going to agree with that. I don't know. That's not. There's so many better ways to learn. Bullying, I don't think, is one. What's the middle game? Yeah. Well, I think there's something that can be said about that though, because as somebody like Magnus, who's the world champ, you have a certain confidence that comes with that. It's so much easier to deal with something like consistent bullying when that's the case. You know what I mean? Oh, nice, Lionel. Nice, nice. Yeah, why not? Ending the stream on a debate. I don't even think it was 30 minutes though. No, it's nothing wrong with it though. I think these types of debates are interesting, or these types of conversations. And just say ignore bullying like any negative situation return for benefit. Right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm, I think bullying happens more when you're in high school and middle school. And I don't think that a lot of kids at that point are equipped to handle bullying. So obviously, if you're doing anything online, any sort of content creation, you're going to deal with bullying, but I think most people don't really deal with bullying after they're done with school. At least not that I know of. Yeah, but talking endless shit is not bullying. That's not the same thing. Bullying is with the intent of harming someone. Talking shit isn't always the intent of harming somebody. It's like sometimes as a joke. Yeah, that's very different. There are, Bill, you're right. You're right. Some people do, but I would say it's not like as obvious. Well, yeah, that was bullying. The whole like allegations, and that's why I feel like it's so strange none of us speak up about this, and it's like, oh, just ignore it, just deal with it. Like there comes a point where something should be said. No. Do I live in Germany? No. Yeah. Well, it depends. Less obvious bullying isn't always more dangerous. I guess it depends what kind. Yeah. I don't want to be told to ignore it. I'm sorry, I do not want to be told to ignore it because I ignore it most times. But like that's not anyways, I'm just repeating myself at this point. I think I've made it pretty clear. It doesn't seem like people are listening, so that's fine. Finding someone and bullying them, I don't really know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. It, yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I guess. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Do I bully anyone? No, dude. I'm not that insecure that I have to bully people. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, it's like also like important to recognize the whole context of something like that. You know what I mean? Think about how annoying it is to lose chess games at times and to have bad games, and then to also have to deal with multiple people saying the same stupid thing over and over again. It can get pretty annoying. Mm, yeah, it can get pretty annoying. Study comms and computer science. Yeah, it's interesting. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's also hard to know when to say something, when to speak up, when to stay quiet sometimes. Profit? What do you mean? We're done with the chess for now. I'll continue studying the freaking endgames and improve. But I hate it. Also hate being compared to other streamers. But whatever. Like I feel like there's always this I don't know like when it got to this point, but this like need to overperform on stream, it seems. To not say anything that's like riles anybody up, to not do this, to not do that, blah blah blah. But it's like it's so robotic. It's so robotic to like always ignore all the negative stuff and just focus on the positive stuff. That's my experience. Most times, yes, probably good. A lot of times, or other times specifically, not the best. But what ifs? Why did he lose games intentionally? I guess. I guess. Yeah. Calvin, it's very much easier to get triggered. And I think because it's not, how do I put this? Like, I think there's just like this disregard for your efforts. You know what I mean? And especially when you're in a position where you're already pretty triggered because chess is triggering, it's really, really, really annoying to get those comments. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'll think about it further. Maybe I won't ever comment on anything like that. I feel like I usually never do. But I also don't know if it's worth never commenting on it. So if, I don't know. So if you guys, I don't know. If you guys have anything to add to this, I guess feel free to add to it. But I don't know. I don't know why it's, not why. I don't know if it's worth commenting at all or not. I guess I gotta think further about it. It is personal. It's annoying. No politics means no politics. Every single time we had discussions about politics on this stream, it never ever went well. If we can't even talk about bullying on this stream, how are we gonna talk about politics? Yeah, maybe, Jay, maybe. No, it wasn't trolls being mean. It was specifically what was said. And the fact that it's said so much. And like how that's the thing. It's if it was just like one person, but when there's like a pattern showing up, it's just kind of ridiculous. No, there's no point of shutting them down, honestly. You know what? Maybe I was wrong to comment at all on it because it probably wouldn't even make a difference at all mentioning it. Like it just takes energy. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say I was wrong here to even comment. Because nothing seems to change anyways. This is like a consistent thing with chess and I think our world anyways. So, fine. That's on me, my bad, guys. I should not have commented on it. We're just gonna study your endgames, play our chess, and, deal with things like that. Yeah. Cool. Well, anyways, tomorrow we'll continue endgame, and then we'll do some rapid. Hopefully it goes better. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Maybe. But that's the thing, Denzel. That's what I'm curious about. Does it? Because I think that if it does actually make somebody think differently, it's worth it. But I'm starting to question if that's the case. At least not in this specific way with this approach with like doubling down, I don't know. I don't know. Just thinking about it, I'm processing the reflecting. Anyways, I guess we'll end the stream here. Well, I do ban bullies, but I think we need more mods because we should be banning people like that right away. These games get really intense and exhausting and emotionally triggering at times. So I think that, like, if, you know, we definitely need the mods just to ban instantly when people say things like that. Because I just don't want that type of environment in here. Hmm. Well, I don't think that's the case. That just like spreads a shit ton of negativity if people start talking about politics. It's not. This is kind of cool, by the way. Then they promote. Yeah, I mean, you're basically screwed here. Truthfully, I don't know like what you can do. You can go here. Then they promote, and then what? Like at that point, there's not much you can do because you can do something like this, but then you know, they're gonna win. Black is winning no matter what here. Yeah, this sucks. Honestly, you've changed my mind a few times. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, we just need to ban people and get it over with. I think that if it's like any other game, well, actually, if it's not competitive game, it's not that big of a deal. If you get like people saying stupid crap, but competitive games are really exhausting. Chess is by far one of the most exhausting games emotionally. So let's actually go through this endgame real quick since we're here. I know, but like it was actually not that bad from the beginning. But like let me see, let me look through it. So we're just gonna go through the end game part because that's I think I had an advantage and then I messed it up, correct? If I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Right now it's still basically all book moves besides this. So G4 was the move here. I thought about making this move, but I didn't. So I mean, it's crazy, it's still book move here. So well, fair enough, Vindicta. What do you want me to do with that information? I gotta keep working on it. Oh yeah, this was a mistake. Actually. It's not like, again, it's not a position I play very often. So you're right. I need to work on that. But I definitely feel like I prioritized a lot of other areas of chess overall, like tactics. Okay, so see, this is 2.5. This is like winning. Like, honestly, I thought about just playing this, but then I was afraid of something like this because I just couldn't calculate it all the way. And then I thought that they might be able to play this, and then I wasn't sure. You know what I mean? Like, what happens? Like, what comes from here? It looks like it's just perpetual. So, what needs to be played here instead? Like, this isn't even... So, that's not... Queen e7. I don't understand. Why is it saying that this is the... Oh, you just move out of the way. You have to move out of the way. Okay. Hello, Felice. About the d5. Yeah. Interesting. I always thought it was the d4. Okay. So this would have been better, yes, but I didn't do that. So this was still winning. This was winning, and then this is where I messed up. This was still winning. That's the thing. Like, this was completely winning. Like, the fact that I messed this up is just so lame, honestly. Ugh, what was the best move here? And I can't believe I lost the whole game. Now this, on the other hand, this is still winning, so... Oh, if I just played c6, they wouldn't be able to do much, I guess. So c6 here and just literally push the... Okay, it takes. I was afraid of this, though. Oh, okay, rook b7. And then what, they go here? That. Oh, and then we just like block and then we're winning. I see. I see. Well, this is good to know. I did have to calculate here. Yeah. And I messed up here, so I gotta do better here. I think I just kind of get in my head about the passed pawn, the F pawn. So I started like focusing on that when I shouldn't have. I should have just done my own thing. Truth be told. Like here. Like I moved here. Like what was the point of that? I should have just, you know, played b7. I messed up, man. I just took. I don't know why I took. I mean, I literally had the promotion. I don't know why I messed it up so badly. Now that I look at it, I was not paying attention to that. And then what, this, that. And then they have to move out of the way, and then, you know, we would have won the rook. This was completely winning and I messed it up. Story of my life, always mess up the end. Yeah, I just go to sleep and eat in the morning. No, it didn't happen. No, I somehow played the worst possible moves in such a simple game as well. Like, that's ridiculous. I just gave them everything. And then what did I have to play here? Just rook f1? Oh, I see. Wait, so rook f1, and then how does this? Oh, just rook f5? Mm. This is like hard for me though. I don't really know what to do here. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely messed this up. Well, then rook f6, then what? Like kc5, and then a5. Well, I was afraid of this, but I guess I shouldn't have been because if they played, no, actually, I don't know how to play this though. Like, see, I don't know how to play this line. Like, how are you supposed to play this line if they play rook h3 here? And then this. You just go back and forth? Well, what if they play that? Huh. And then this. Wow. Yeah, that's true. The second rank would have probably been fine. Black do here if they tie down the h pawn? What do you mean? No. Yeah, I mean I was paying attention to the clock. I was just trying to make moves. Yeah. Well, actually, this is embarrassing. This is actually embarrassing. Like, this, literally, I should not have messed this up. This was so simple. Just put the freaking rook on b7. So ridiculous. Like, I gave them every single thing. So sad. So sad. And this is just hard to play with 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I don't know how to play this. Like, I'm not confident in this position. What do I always do? What? Oh, I don't know. I was 2 pawns up. I panicked. I panicked. I don't know what else to say about that. Let's just end on bullet game because I don't like ending on a loss. I always do. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. I was doing that. Did you guys hear about the oh, let me pay attention actually because I don't know. Oh, I'm hearing multiple. Oh gosh, that's annoying. Do that. And then this. And then that. And then this. That. Let's see. Can you guys see the board, by the way? Oh, I just froze my pawns. What was the point of doing that? That. That. Okay, I literally just froze them. There you go, it's winning now. Oh, well, see, this endgame I got somehow. Da 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 da. Let's just not somehow. Ah! Yeah, okay. I'm compensating. Well, not compensating. I'm making up for the losses. That was super annoying, by the way, that sound. Okay. Let's do this. That. 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 I think we're fine here so far. That. That. They messed up. That's jokes. Okay. Well, that's one now. Well, actually, not yet. Oh, well, that's still one. They messed up. Well, they could have blocked with the knight. So. See? But I don't mind going to endgame. Maybe that's what I should be. But I feel like it's really hard to study endgame with a bullet. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And like keep playing rapid and go from there. Let's just go here. And I think they just lost their knight. Thank you, Stalin. I apologize for the tilt today. Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have just kept my cool. Not been so ragey, because that's not helpful. So, you know what? All's good. Okay, let's play that. I'm with you all the time. Why would I play that? That's so stupid. Yeah, let's play this. That. Okay. With you all the time. Something, something, something. This. And then I like the idea of that. That. And then that. This is actually kind of risky, looking at it again. But, oh no, I just lost my piece. This. That. Oh crap, I just lost my other piece. Oh, well that sucks. Yeah, I mean I probably... Well, what if you don't end up in the same position often though? The morality of building. Well, I'm glad somebody enjoyed it. I feel like most people don't really care. Specifically about justice, I would argue. I don't want to use that word, it sounds so like cheesy, but... Sorry, one second. Oh, that's not good. That sucks. I just pinned myself. Against the bullet? Man, that sucks. Oh no. Wait, somehow I'm okay? Are you serious? Dude, I don't know where to go. This? Oh, hell yeah, we got it. Bullies. Well, not even that type of justice. I just feel like, shouldn't we try to create an overall better society of thinkers? Oh my god, the freaking... Because that's what it really is. That's so lame. I can't believe it just happened. But that type of thinking usually comes from... One sec. The lack of, Sorry, give me a second. I gotta keep thinking. So lame. We do that. Lack of thinking. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. But I'm too focused here, I guess. Cool. This is quite difficult now. Also, my night sucks. Ugh, this is hard. How is this not mate, dude? That was almost mate. Yeah, but it just not justice in the way that people associate the word justice with. More so about creating not a system. Sorry, it's hard to play bully and do this. More so about sharing resources. Why do I keep getting this little thing about engines? I don't get it. To help people think better, specifically. If that makes sense. I feel like that is what oh no. That's not good. They didn't see it. I got scared. There you go. Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like I was better at endgames before, but I just didn't do them in a while because I started playing 10-0. I think when I was playing 15-10, I was actually much better at them. That's the thing. Rasco, thank you for the raid. We're gonna be ending soon, but thank you. Oh, I kind of missed this opening up a little bit. Whatever. You should probably do this. Then that. And then I like maybe this. It's okay. Could have been better, but all is good. Interesting. Very interesting game so far. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna say this, but I'll play this. And then that. Come on. Oh wow, that sucks. Oh, I lost on the clock again. It's going well, Joe. How's your day going? I don't know if I answered you already, but let's just end on a win here. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. What the hell? Okay. Oh gosh. this. And then I don't actually like the idea of their let me see. Hmm. I'm gonna say this. Nah, let's take like this first. I don't know, man. I'm kind of struggling. I feel like I just lost the whole piece here. Oh no. I have 4 seconds. Oh, I just lost my knight as well. This is over. GG's. Let's just end on a win. Okay. Let's castle. This? We need left. That won't work. Oh, what the hell? I guess. Oh my gosh, I have 2 minutes. This sucks. This is nerve-wracking. Hey, good evening, Rock. Oh my gosh, I thought it was white. Okay, I need to go to bed. That's kind of ridiculous. Literally, I've never ended up in a position like this. I have no idea what this is. Oh no, why did I do that? That's also really stupid. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I did that to myself. Okay, I'm going pretty fast here. I hope I can keep it up. Okay, that. Are they trapped? I mean, close, I guess. This. I guess not fully. Let's see. That. That. Wait, what the heck? Their queen is hanging? How the heck did I miss that for like a good minute? Hmm. This. That. That. This. Oh no, I thought they were gonna play the other move, not that. That really threw me off. Okay, we're done here. Yeah, I know. I'm not starting off. I've been here for a while. But unless you're just talking with somebody else. I don't know. I can't keep up with the chat. Whatevs. Alrighty, I'm gonna get going now. Oh, I've been playing for 3 years. I will be live tomorrow, yeah. With some more Endgame and Rapid. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, can one of you raid? I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, fingers crossed. Endgame's better tomorrow. I'll try to keep going to Endgame so I can improve it. We gotta improve it. Oh, thank you, user. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you guys being here today. My voice is like, I'm losing my voice here. All right. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Maybe it's just like all the talking. And well, I didn't really yell actually, so. Thank you, Drugger. Technically, that wasn't yelling. Thank you, Rockeye. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to study endgames, definitely show up in the beginning of the stream because we go through them. No bully raid. Okay. Alright, so long until, oh, thank you, Bill. Thank you, thank you. Until next time. Are we rating? Everything good? Okay. Dude, I was pretty annoyed. I was quite annoyed. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay. Be a new day tomorrow. Better chess, better endgame.